Well, being the 49 is going to be on the sprayer this year, and that fuel cultivator, there's no real spot on it for a rock carrier. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take this off of here regardless, so I just will put it on there. Might be a little goofy on there, but yeah, that's just the way it's going to work out. Some of this is tweaked and bent, as you can maybe see. So we got some straightening to do, and I don't know. Things are looking strange now, but got this cobbled on there, even mounted the toolbox since it used to be up on the side there. This one's been tweaked before. Probably a big old slab of mud would be my guess. But Logan thought it would look better with this thing off of there, but now we need a little green paint, but looks a little more factory, I guess, that way. And I don't know that I like the look of it on there, but gotta have somewhere to put some rocks, so that's what we got. Some people just can't help but stay out of the fences and the posts and every other thing. This is the one I originally bought. It does have the, I guess this is the biggest reason I bought it, because it was the most reasonable one I could find with these shanks on it in the size that I was looking for. But she's definitely doesn't have the paint that the other one does, but I was figuring it was gonna suit me all right. But now it needs a lot of shovels and stuff. So I got some. I'm gonna replace a bunch, and I think it's like 38.5 foot. But if I take these extensions and stuff off, I can make it 36 and get rid of this crap. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Even though I'm getting rid of it, I want it to be right for the next person, I guess, or whatever. Then I can have a couple extra shanks with it. So maybe I'm crazy, but that's my idea. So, well, not a big surprise. It's plenty for the old 92, so I think them outside wings are gonna have to come off. That's a lot of implement. Spent a lot of time fiddle farting around trying to get it set where I want it, but I think I'm getting close. Getting close. I suppose now that if I take them wings off, I suppose then it's going to screw up what I've done so far, maybe. But working up really nice, doing a really nice job, so yeah. Some end rows. I got some CRP lit up down there. Whew. That's a big one. Tractor likes it better at 36 foot. I don't have it terribly deep in the ground. Deep enough to do what we're trying to do, is just level it anyways. So 6.5 to 7, somewhere in there, depending on where we're at, how deep the ridges are. It's doing a really nice job. So I think it was a good investment anyways. save my AB lines. So enter in each farm, which field, and then drive the perimeters. Anyhow, so that was the west. Now we're going to do, whoops, I screwed that up. Need to go into here and go to the track. Put the steering on. Away we go. I should have bumped it over a little bit. That'll work. Gotta be careful with those gauge wheels. I got them about to the edge, but it's kind of where that brace piece is, and I figured that was a better spot for it. This is the same line, but I'll have to shift it over. There's some, got a grass hill along there, along that fence. So I'll center it. Rocky knolls. It's kind of sandy stuff anyways. I always cheat up. So all you do is dig up rocks, trying to build the organic material a little bit on those hills. So that's what I do. This stuff's a lot rougher, so then I slow down because I'm forget to put the thing in the ground too. So yeah, you get the gist. Just knocking down end rows so that way either when we come back and work it, the end rows are worked. Don't have to mess with them. And like the corn, I'll probably put the pre and a little bit of 32 on. Make it a lot easier on the implements and the driver too, not having to bounce across rough end rows. So right or wrong, that's what I'm doing, trying to get a little bit of time on the tractor. Front end is leaking. It's not leaking bad, but it is leaking, so I don't know. Hopefully I can squeak it through this spring anyways, and then this summer they can tear it apart again. Yeah, comes in really handy having those saved in there when there's no fence for quite a ways. Seems like I have a few fields that have no fence, so do this and neighbors can't get mad at you unless you get over too far, because you can still do that, but most of my neighbors are pretty good though, so can't complain. We've got a couple that are not so much that way, but I think that's with everywhere. It's been raining to the south. Sure got a lot darker, so maybe it'll be raining here in a minute. Okay, I'm doing these lines here, 49. I don't know if you can see all this. But I just put in the farm and whatever field. Now I'm going to go along the north fence. So I'm going to go new, north, accept, lined up where I want to be. So I'm going to hit A. to the end, or at least go down to the center anyways. And it actually tells you your stuff there too, but what your latitude and all that is. But probably nothing new to a lot of people that will watch this, but I know I've had a couple people ask me anyways what I do, neighbors and such, so all my other screens, or my other two screens, I got pretty much everything saved in all of them. So if they're a square field, they're pretty easy to do. If they're a real short rows or something, I don't really worry too much about them. But we're about 3/4 of the way down here, so I'm just going to call it B, accepted, and turn the steering on. Let it drive me the rest of the way to the corner. We'll see if it's lined up. I don't think I have that other line saved in any of them, but I'll probably put it in anyways. Just because I'm driving that way anyhow. So, and then along the creek, that thing, it goes every which way, so there's no using auto steer on that. I'm sure there's some AB curve or something that I could probably use, but it looks like we're pretty well on. Corner post is kind of a joke, but so we'll get straightened out here. Little bit, it looks. Set our track, whoops. We're gonna go new, and then we're gonna go west. Enter A. So, I guess you get the gist. And once you have them in there, then they'll be in there for when we come back and we spray. If we don't have any rules or anything to follow, we'll just punch her in and get it centered to where we want. I'm going to call this B right there. Let's see how we go. Well on to me. Put your post there. So. Close enough. Now we gotta go around the creek. I need to go in that field there, but I don't think I should jump the creek.